Hello, hello, here we go. It's the Kopite podcast.
Get in!
Get in there.
Yes! He's right, son. Mick, you're a Premier League champion, mate. How's it feel?
I feel like fucking Jürgen and Hendo last night. Today after, and I still can't put it into words. I mean, we touched on the last one. We wanted to win it on our own terms if we could at the Etihad. But last night it was just, I was thinking when Chelsea got that second one, I was like, it's actually going to happen. I was like, I just, and then it happens, and then you just can't, I can't put it into words. I was born in '89, so I was born when we last won it. This little sexy kid here. I've never experienced it. I know you were probably, I don't know if you remember it slightly. You probably no.
5 years of age, mate.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, but it's you can't put it into words, can you? And I think the little montage Sky Sport News did yesterday after the final whistle in the Chelsea game was just mad. Like the Henderson interview, the Klopp interview, and having Kenny on there, and Phil Tomo and Souness and Carrer and Redknapp and all them names were just talking through all the good times was just so good. It was amazing.
It was, mate. And I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to have a little glass of fizz while chatting to you, so don't break down the fucking studio. There we go.
In there.
Cheers to you, pal. She's fucking gorgeous.
I've got fucking the good stuff.
It's been a long fucking day, but cheers, pal. All the very best to you, and all the best to every fucking Kopite out there.
Yeah, too right. What did you make it all? I don't know. You got a special little stream coming up where I was unfortunate not to be a part of, but some of your close friends were involved with it. That'll be coming out soon, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be amazing. Yeah,
mate. It was. Do you know what? It was one of the things where you sort of you contemplate what's going to happen. And earlier on in the day, I was, we were chatting, weren't we? And I was like, "How do you feel about it? Do you think we can get a result tonight? I think Chelsea do." And I was all for the mind of, I want to City next because all the players will be together on the pitch. But they ended up all being at Formby all anyway, so it didn't really matter anyway. But it couldn't have gone any more perfect last night, because watching it with the boys, having the live stream on and stuff like that, and then just watching Chelsea go 1-0 up, and then you get in. There's the 3 points that they need, and then De Bruyne equalised, and he's still not fretting a little bit because he's equalised. But then you think, are City more likely going to go on and win it now? And yeah, it was absolutely incredible, because what happened with City. That's not what I want to talk about. It was just absolutely euphoric, and I was still quite nervous because the lads take the piss out of me when they're at the match, because I just get nervous all the time. But yeah, it was on 72 minutes, it was I think we're going to do it here. Then it gets to 82, and then you start thinking, yeah, this is happening, and oh mate, just what a euphoric moment. And for me, I think the fact that it finished on 96 minutes was very, very apt. Someone was looking down on us. The fact that it finished on 96 minutes is very poetic. And I had to run outside and scream the place down. I had to get it off my chest. I just had to fucking scream my head off. And I just sat back down, and then the special comes on Sky Sports, and everyone's talking about it and cracking champagne, and I just burst into tears. It was gone. I was absolutely gone. I just couldn't believe what I'd just seen. 30 years of not winning it, going through the emotions of 97 and going through the emotions of 13, 14, 08, 09. Last year was sort of cushioned a little bit because we won the Champions League, but I've never had a feeling like this, and it still hasn't sunk in, mate. It doesn't seem real. I mean, at the end of the day, we've got this absolutely stunning piece of silverware now in our locker, in our fucking trophy cabinet, and mate, it's just fucking unbelievable. I'm kicking the wife out of bed tonight. I'm sleeping with this tonight.
I know, it's just testament to the job Klopp's done now, isn't it? Like you just said, winning the Champions League after we didn't the year before with all that dramatic circumstance. Then last year, coming so fucking close, and then after we lost the Champions League, you knew we'd come back again and come back stronger. It was the same with last year, being so close. You knew it wasn't going to be like a false dawn like 08, 09 and 13, 14, where we thought after the dust had settled on them seasons, we'd probably be like, well, we're probably never going to get a chance like that again, really. Whereas in them scenarios, we kind of thought, well, I reckon we can come back here with this team and this squad and this manager, miracles can be achieved, and like Jurgen Klopp is just an absolute, like, I've got no words for him. Like the job he's done is literally, I think it came in 2015, didn't he? So it's been five years now, and the job he's done is crazy. Like, I can't even put it into words. I'm still flabbergasted. I was sat here last night. I was just watching it, and I couldn't even. I don't know. Like you just said, you screamed your head off. I was just sat here, just like on my phone. Like I was like, is this real?
Yeah.
And I was going through all the stuff, and then obviously Sky Sports News came on with all of that stuff, and I was just, and then I started like tearing up a little bit. And I was like, fucking hell. I had to go for a little walk downstairs, and all fireworks going off outside, and I was trying to get videos of them, and it's, I don't know, it's just, it's indescribable, isn't it? Like there's so many people who haven't felt this feeling. Obviously, all the older lads who were on the stream last night, which will come out soon, that most of them have felt it and know what it feels like, and they became accustomed to that. So this one, I don't know if it feels more sweeter for them or sweeter for us. So
yeah, no, well, we had a chat about it, and it was sort of like, how do you feel in 1990 compared to now? And you know, a lot of the old guard was saying it's more special now because of the long wait and the fact that they get to share with the younger generation and stuff like that, and it means more to them because they've gone so long. Whereas back then it was, oh, we've won another one. You know, and I think it was in echo of what happened last night at Anfield, didn't it? Because I think some people obviously going to be pissed off the fact that people got congregated around Anfield, but it was something that was always going to happen. But it'll get magnified in the media because it's Liverpool again, which fucking does my tits in. But you know, you look at the beaches over the weekend, and everyone was fucking pissing around on the beach and stuff. It's no fucking different. I pray to God that nothing negative comes out of it about it, and you know, no one gets ill, and hopefully everyone's going to be safe and well and okay. But push that aside, the scenes were stunning, weren't they, at Anfield? It's just what everybody was doing, and everyone coming together in the fireworks. Some photographs have been incredible, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's all well and good, Klopp saying stay at home and celebrate, and I think that obviously a lot of people did do that, because if everyone would have went out to Anfield, it would have been chaos. Like, I stayed at home because I thought I need to be, for one, I had to go to work from home this morning, so I had to be up at a respectable hour, and I thought, fucking, I'll be absolutely smashed if I go to Anfield and get involved in the crowd. I think Town was busy as well. I think, it was always going to happen. 30-year wait. There's everyone under 35 in the whole city, or in the country. I haven't seen Liverpool. Don't remember Liverpool winning the league. So it's just one of them moments that we can kind of be let off for it, because it's just one of them moments, isn't it? That I'll never forget it. It's just absolutely great, and I hope we can build on this, and we can hopefully when this next season starts, and hopefully they do start allowing some fans into the stadiums, that we can go again and we can win it. Not properly, but like with the fans in there, and the fans in there on the last day of the season, and we score the goal that wins the title, and all the fans there and all the players there. And I just hope we keep this core of players now, and obviously try and, like we said on the last podcast, get rid of a couple of the squad players and bring some in. But the main fulcrum of the players that we've got, the Van Dijks and all of that, they're not going to leave anyway, but if we can keep them for another couple of years, at least another 3 years, there's no way. I fancy us to at least win another one, or max two. Like, you can't write City off with the squad they've got, but I fancy Liverpool to get at least another two, and I just can't wait for it to happen with all the fans in there. And it's just going to be, it'll go off majorly.
Yeah, I think you echo what every Liverpool fan wants and says about that, and I think it's so important that does happen. And you know, winning one is great, but great teams will win it again and defend it, and we've got to defend this beautiful looking trophy. I think it's beautiful, by the way. I really do. Might not be as nice as all the big ears, but it's a looking trophy. But yeah, great teams do defend it, and that's obviously what we want to do. We don't just want to be a Blackburn or a Leicester. And any United fan watching, you can fuck off if you think that counts as just one. It does count as one Premier League, but it's 19 and we're coming for the number 20. Fuck off. Sorry. That was...
I seen something on Twitter. I think it was BT Sports put like a graphic up. You know, they put like the little like cartoon graphics, and it was like Klopp putting like a number 1 on the champions wall. I was like, I get what you mean. if you want to be technical about it, it's the first Premier League because the Premier League came in '92, but it's still an English League title. It's our 19th. It's a different trophy. It was fucking 30 years ago, so of course it's a different trophy. It was completely different back then.
Exactly.
But still number 9 for all of us.
I'm glad that's the thing with Jurgen Klopp. We all want him to stay past 2024. I just want to talk a minute about him, and for me, he's the second Shankly. Shankly started a dynasty and rebuilt what was very, very poor, and he turned us into, as I said, a bastion of invincibility. I think Klopp done the exact same thing now, from to not even getting into Europe to world champions, European champions, and Premier League champions in 5 years. He is the second Shankly because, just like Shankly, he makes the people.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. Like I said before, the job he's done in the 5 years he's been here. I think in his first interview on his first day in the job, he said, if I haven't won at least one Premier League, I'll go and manage in Austria or something. I think he said something like that, which is quite funny to look back on now, and he's actually achieved it. But yeah, I think he's the perfect manager for this club. Like, I wish we could have him forever. And there's a lot of talk about statues and stuff like that, and he'll probably dismiss all them because he won't want the limelight, and that's the type of person he is. But behind closed doors, he knows how good he knows how good he is as a manager. The stuff he's done for Dortmund, the stuff he's done doing for us and has done for us, the team he's built and what he's took us from, and what we are now. It is like a miracle in a way. Like I don't know how he does it. It's ridiculous. Graham Souness asked him that question last night. How do you get 10 out of 10 performances like so often from your players? And he didn't really answer the question, but I don't know. It's mad. I don't know how he does it. Like, the squad we've got, that like we've had to pay some big amounts of some of the players like Van Dijk and Alisson, but he's noticed the weaknesses that we've had and we've rectified them, and it's made we went on to win a Champions League and a Premier League title. So if we can carry on in that vein of form, and as long as we keep Klopp for the next 5 years, we should win another at least 3 or 4 trophies, 100%.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, mate. And that's just a testament to the man that he is. And as long as these players stay together, which they will, there's fucking 15, 16, 20 fucking amazing footballers that play for this team, and every fucking one of them will earn that medal and earn this trophy, and they have every single right to take the piss, enjoy it every single day until the new season starts. Because they'll say that themselves. They'll say they'll enjoy it now up until the new season, but they'll still say we've got to stay focused because there's still a record to chase. We still want that 107 points, don't we? We still want to make sure that everyone's getting an opportunity to win a Premier League medal, but not without messing the team and making sure we get 3 points every week. And it'll be very fucking nice next Thursday, isn't it, when we get a guard of honour and Joe Gomez has to walk past Raheem Sterling. I cannot fucking wait for that.
Yeah, I was speaking about this earlier to the guard about Sterling, because he left I think he grew up as a Man United fan, so we gave him a platform. He's fucked off to City because he wanted to win Premier League trophies, which he went on and did. So in a way, I was kind of like, you know what, fair enough. Like, you're not a local. You didn't support the club as a boy, so you've got no ties really. So you're going to go off and do that, but it will be sweet to see. Obviously, Klopp got, I think it was LFC TV last night. The LFC TV presenter, I forget his name. He was asking Klopp about, are you looking forward to getting a guard of honour from Man City? And Klopp didn't even know what he was on about. Yeah. I don't know if he was playing dumb or he was...
Probably just like, I just don't give a shit about stuff like that. Yeah. I'm a Premier League winning manager now. And like you said, the emotion that Klopp had on that interview last night, and he had to walk away because he was getting too upset, and he knows what he's just done for this city, and not just the city, the Liverpool fans all around the world. At the end of the day, we don't just limit it to the city, obviously. We've got fantastic fans all over the world, and what he's just done now is lift the biggest weight off our shoulders ever. Like, that is now the monkey well and truly off the back. We've got a Premier League title now. We've got our 19th, chasing Manchester United for the 20th now. We're back on our perch. Hopefully we fucking stay there. But mate, regardless of, I mean, it's just euphoric, the fact that we've got this now. We've fucking got this amazing trophy. We have Premier League winning fucking team. That squad was so determined to be that first team. And what a group of fucking individuals, man. Fucking unbelievable.
Well, I think that what you just said there, it was epitomised in that Palace win, because that for me was probably the best home performance of the season. I'd say that Leicester maybe was the best away performance, but that no fans in the ground. Palace, good team. Absolutely didn't get a touch in our penalty box the first time since that happened in 2008. We were just chasing everything, and I think Klopp said, well, if we were playing like that was the only football in the world, and he wanted it back, and it was just that was a performance that is reminiscent of like a semi-final at Champions League night at Anfield, where the crowd are right behind you and the players are non-stop, and it was just like, yeah, Klopp gave them a rock and said, let's go out on a bang here and let's show City how good we are, and let's hope they crumble the day after, and that'll be our crowning moment, our crowning win. And that's what it went on to be. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, still not sunk in, has it, mate? And do you remember last year when we won the Champions League, and the amount of content that was coming out every single day? I mean, today has been fucking mad. The phones have not stopped tagging in photos and, you know, all sorts of fucking shit, and so many amazing videos. We've only seen 10% because, you know, over the next couple of weeks more content will come out, and I'm talking stuff like that. The reason why is because we live in an era now where everybody's got a phone on them, everyone's got a video camera. You can always capture that moment, just like you can capture someone going off a fucking settle in a fucking mankini and falling off, which everyone's sort of seen now. So I hope he's all right, whoever that happened to last night. Fucking hell. But in 2005, there was so much epicness regarding that, and there was not a lot of camera footage because video cameras, you know, were too big to take around, and no one had a really good phone camera. But now there's content that's going to be coming out for weeks and weeks and weeks, and we've seen the lads celebrating. And mate, I'm enjoy it over the next couple of months now, mate, before the new season starts. I'm just going to keep enjoying it because guess what? We've been champions of Europe for a year. We're fucking champions for another fucking 7 months. We're Premier League champions for the longest time. I don't fucking know now because we've won it the shortest amount of time, and we've won it with the longest amount of time. What a fucking record that is. But mate, let's just fucking enjoy it, eh?
Yeah, I seen that stat earlier, like seven games to go, isn't it? So that's the earliest someone's ever won it, which is just goes along with what the rest of the stuff we've said. Like, to get that amount of points and to win it so early is just fucking crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Are
you gonna fucking milk this till the cows come home?
I am indeed. And like you said, it is like a monkey off our back. I think that Champions League we got, that kind of set the train in motion. I think that was like, right, we are good enough. We've conquered Europe. We can go and conquer England now. Yeah. And it was just getting over that line. And I think if we would have done it maybe in like 2008, we might have went on to go and do it a couple of times after that. It was just that getting over the line, and then everyone, like Rival fans always saying, "Oh, Liverpool fans saying, oh, next year's our year." But this year it is our year, and we've done it. So that shout is now null and void. So you can fuck off.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we're fucking world champions, we're European champions, and now we're fucking English bastard champions. Get the fucking Mick, as always, mate. Fucking pleasure. I can't wait to share a beer with you, mate. And we'll see everybody next time, won't we?
See you next time.